Hello, my name's Mrs. Baber, and along with Mrs. Turner and Mr. White, we teach this child development course. It is a level 2, it's equivalent to a GCSE, and will give you the opportunity to gain a vocational qualification that's a basic introduction to this sector of working. This course is broken down into 3 units of study. Unit 1 being an introduction to working with children, 2, development and well-being from 0 to 5-year-old, and then Unit 3 brings together both of these units and looks at childcare and development. So let's look at Unit 1 to start with. It's broken down itself into types of settings, how to prepare for placement, the responsibilities of an early years worker, and how you make sure that there is fairness and inclusive practice when working with children. And it also looks at learning styles for yourself and how these can enhance your study skills. This unit focuses on the holistic development and factors that affect development of children. You'll be introduced to different ways of observing children so that you can support their development through appropriate activities and care routines. You'll also learn how children can be supported when they're moving from one setting to another. Unit 3 will assess your knowledge through an examination about the development of children 0 to 5. You'd be expected to know the differences of different childcare settings and the responsibilities of those working in them. You'll need to understand how children develop and the effect of their developmental needs. You will need to do this through case studies and different scenarios. Throughout this course, there are a number of skills that you will gain, and they are all used in every unit, and will also be useful in a lot of other courses as well. The course is assessed through coursework, that's Units 2 and Unit 1, and the grading's A star to D. The coursework is externally set, so the criteria for the coursework is set by the examining board, and then you're given tasks by your teacher to do, and it is internally, so that's marked by your teachers, and then it is externally quality assured, which means we have to send your coursework off to the exam board. And the 2 units together make up 50% of this grade. Unit 3 is assessed by an exam. The exam's an hour and a half, and it's scenario based, it's based on case studies, and you do this exam in the October of Year 11. There is a resit opportunity in the summer of Year 11, but we try not to use that at all. And again, this is the other 50% of the grade. So what do you need to do this course? Well, you need an interest in human biology, social development, and nutrition. And you also need an interest in children. Other skills that are really useful is your ability to work on your own, your ability to do your own research. Very, very key is good organisation. So much coursework, totally based on coursework throughout years 10 and 11, so meeting deadlines and completing your homework on time is really, really useful skill to have. And of course, you need an interest in children. So where can you go if you do this course? Well, there are plenty of level 2 and level 3 qualifications that you can take if you decide to pursue this further. And you can do things in child development, early years education. You can move into health and social care, psychology, sociology, biology. You can, of course, take an apprenticeship route if you choose in early years and childcare. Or you can go on and you can study this to A level and up into university. There are a lot of jobs that you can do. As you can see, they range from being a nanny, perhaps you're going to be the next Norland's nanny, or perhaps you want to go into social work or become a house visitor. Or perhaps nursing or midwifery is where you're aiming for. This qualification will help you along that way. So what else do we do? Well, we do tend to have speakers in from different childcare settings, which will come in and give you an insight into what goes on in their industry. There's a possibility of us visiting some early years settings. We have in the past gone to Oldfield Road Nursery. And of course, much of the work we do, we base on real life situations. So we look at what's happening currently with childcare and nursery nursing and care of the under fives at the moment. In year 10, you will also get the opportunity to do work experience in what is our enrichment week, and you can of course choose to go to an infant school or a nursery at that time. The experience you gain from that you can use when you're writing up examples in your coursework, so it is really, really helpful if you choose to go to one of those places. The most commonly asked question I ever get about this course is, do we get to take a baby home? One of the plastic virtual babies, and the answer unfortunately is no. This course is not about preparing you to be a parent. This course is about preparing you to enter the workforce in a childcare setting, looking at what the professionals that work with children in 0 to 5 go through and how you would be involved in the development of a child. The next question is this a GCSE? As I said at the beginning, it is not. It's a vocational qualification, but it is equivalent to a GCSE. It is graded differently, but it is accepted by college, sixth forms, universities, apprenticeships on the same level as all your other GCSEs. So if you have any other questions, then please do contact me by email. Obviously, when we're back in school, you can come and speak to me in person. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.